Hey, what's up? What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? My first time ever going live on motherfucking YouTube. This shit is super fire, like super cool. Mr. Don P exclusive in the flesh. Um, I'm really just here just to really just, you know what I'm saying, open the door, open the questions up. You feel me? I just got off live on Facebook. And now I'm here to pretty much share the same message and following your path. So to start this whole thing off, I guess I'm gonna just have to tell y'all my story. You feel me? My story from the beginning, and hopefully it resonates with some of y'all out there listening. I hope it does. And if not, it's cool. Still, just take the parts of the story that do resonate with you and apply it to your life as you see fit. You feel me? So a little bit of background about myself. Ex-military. I went active duty right out of high school. A month after I graduated, I was in basic training. Did the whole basic training, finished basic training in December sometime frame. I don't know the exact dates. It was like it was actually more than 5 years ago, but it was a while ago. But finished my basic training, went to the went to North Carolina, Fort Bragg, was 82nd Airborne, jumped out of planes 26 times. Went on deployment, Afghanistan. I was in FOB Halsey Madad, which is in the RC East Providence. Came back, finished my contract, went National Guard for a year, did not like it at all. Down in Florida, went to school for motorcycle technology, business management. After that, I moved back up to Atlanta, or, you know what I'm saying, me and my family moved back up to Atlanta, where I started to go to school for audio engineering and business management. And so all this happened over the span of, I would say, roughly about 6 to 7, maybe 8 years. You feel me? Like 6 to 7 years, I would say. And after I got out, I was baffled. You feel me? Like I didn't know what the hell I was supposed to do with the rest of my life. Like I was like, okay, my plan was military, retire. Now what? So I got out, and talking to one of the reasons I got out, well, I got injured on the jump, and it kind of messed up my reenlistment. But and while I was in the process of all that stuff happening, you know what I'm saying, like it was already kind of in the air about me getting out and stuff like that because of the seriousness of my injury, which I'm fine. You know, don't take it wrong, I'm fine. But like it was like a question of, could I still jump? Could I still be a paratrooper? Or even if I still wanted to, you feel me? Like I was even my first time being on a plane. The first time I jumped was my first time being on a plane. So that really was a big leap of faith for me in the first place. But sorry, I kind of digress. But all of that, like even in that time of my life, I felt like I was doing what I wanted, you know? Like I felt like nobody could tell me, oh, you can't do this. Nobody could tell you, oh, you can't accomplish this, you can't accomplish that, because I never let anybody else's perception of me, of the world we live in, of their reality, I never let their reality affect my life. So fast forward, you feel me? Move back up to Georgia, stand in Georgia for probably about 3 years, maybe, or not even. I was staying in Georgia for maybe like a year or two at the time. And I was working these jobs, and like I just kept switching jobs, like just kept switching, because nothing was resonating with. I like nothing, everything was good. I was good at everything that I was doing. It's not like I was a lazy worker or nothing. It's just that I did not see myself ending there. You feel me? I didn't see me going off to fight the war, being like, not saying I was a war hero or nothing like that, but I didn't see me going off doing all this badass shit just to come back home and, you know what I'm saying, flip burgers. That wasn't my goal. So, and don't get me wrong, there's other options, but none of those things were for me. I didn't want to spend the rest of my life punching a clock for someone else. I wanted to own something. I wanted to have my own business. I wanted to flourish, have residual income, passive income, stuff coming in that I don't have to go out and get. And that may seem kind of, I don't know, lazy, you feel me, asking for so much for nothing. But at the same time, you got to think like, well, my train of thought was I wasn't put on this earth to work. You feel me? I'm not saying I was put on here to be lazy, but I wasn't put here to you know what I'm saying, whatever job I was doing. I wasn't put here to make car parts. I wasn't put here to flip burgers or deliver pizza. I'm not put here for that. I want to pursue what my heart tells me I'm supposed to be doing. And that's what I did. And that led me to, well, I was in a motorcycle club at the time. Decided to go to school for motorcycle technology and business management at this school called, why can't I think of it right now? It was down in Florida. It was, I cannot think of it right now. I have the books in my little thing down there. I'll have to tell you the name of the school. But I went to school down in Florida. It was in Ormond Beach. After I left there, came up here and I started going to school for business management after working all these dead-end jobs that were not paying off for me. And I decided that I would start making music. Now, that is a huge, huge, huge leap of faith, considering I was just in the military doing communications. I was a communications operator. I worked with satellites, computers, radios, things like that. My main focus was this thing called the STT, which is a satellite transmission terminal, which basically allowed the entire company and everybody to get internet, Wi-Fi, cell phone access, basically all that stuff. And it was cool. It was real cool. I loved it. It was the experience of a lifetime. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. However, even when I was doing all of that, I felt like I wasn't reaching my full potential. So once I got the chance to start making music is something I've always kind of liked doing. I've always kind of had a passion for it, but I've never been courageous enough to pursue it. You know what I'm saying? Out of fear of rejection, out of fear of, you know what I'm saying, people telling me, oh, you can't do that. Like just pure fear. What on every level, you feel me? Like just pure fear. And one thing that I told myself was just do it. Real life, like no Nike shit, not trying to be funny. It was literally, I just told myself, just do it. Because once I actually started doing music, I realized I'm actually pretty good at it. Not saying I'm the best, not saying that by a long shot, but I'm actually pretty good at it. So I decided to pursue it wholeheartedly. Like no regrets, no hesitation, no nothing. I just decided to just dive into it. And that takes me to the next chapter of my life, SAE Institute. So I get this little thing in the mail telling me about this school, SAE. And I was so interested, like SAE, like what does that even stand for? I don't know. And I'm reading the stuff, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, audio engineering. And I honestly didn't even know at the time what audio engineering was. I mean, I know what audio engineer is, but I don't know what their job consists of. And it sounds very fancy, audio engineer. And I'm not saying it's easy by a long shot. It is very complicated. But at times it is. But so I decided to do it. And I started going to SAE. And I'm telling y'all, man, when I went there, the very, very first time I went up the elevator, the elevators opened up and it was like a scene out of a movie or some shit. Like it was like I walked into a studio, but it was a college. You feel me? Like, and this is just the lobby. Like they got good music playing. Like it's so much, you can see that everyone there is an artist. And I don't just mean like musical artists. I mean, like you can see raw talent just walking around. And I felt like I was at home. Like real life, I felt more at home there than I ever did pursuing anything military, like motorcycle, even being with my club, like anything like that felt right. But at the same time, I was also still getting those naysayers. Don't do it. It's not for you. You should do this. You should do that. Blah. And those types of stigmas that people push onto you, you can't let those types of things dictate your life. You have to, like the title says, follow your own path. At the end of the day, your path is where you set it to go. If you want to be an architect, my oldest son, he wants to be an architect. I got 2 kids, by the way. My oldest son, he wants to be an architect. He's 5. He's actually about to be 6 on the 22nd of this month. And he told me he wanted to be an architect a year ago. And that was no influence to me. He of me or whatever. He likes to build. And we were talking and everything. He asked what are builders called. He asked me. He was like, Dad, what's builders called? Because I was telling him like all the technical names for everything. I was like, it's called architect. He was like, I want to be an architect. And from that point on, I just, you know what I'm saying, all right, son, this is right here is architect's work. This right here, like I'm trying to not guide his path, but let him know that whatever path he chooses and commits to is the right path. And I hope that makes sense to everybody. Whatever path you choose wholeheartedly and commit to and constantly invest yourself into, that becomes your path. And you're destined to go wherever that path takes you. And that path may have you going wherever, all over the world. It may have you going nowhere until the very last day, and the next thing you know, you fucking somewhere in Brazil or fucking Egypt or some shit. I don't know. But all of that to say, follow your path, man. You can't I'm not even going to tell you what you can't do, because you literally can do anything. You can let people tell you can't do it. You can let them hold you back. You can wait forever for your moment, and it will never come. However, I want everyone that's hearing this message, that's seeing this video, that even knows about anything at all, like shit, whatever. I want everybody in 2020 to pursue your path, your dreams. Don't let nobody tell you should be doing something else. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Don't let nobody instill no type of fear into you. Pursue it. Please, please, please pursue it. Because when it's all said and done, when you get to the other side, whatever your beliefs tell you the other side is, you don't want to look back to this side and be like, damn, I should have did that. Because then you have the rest of eternity, or if you believe in rebirth, maybe you can try it again, but hopefully you remember that passion. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you believe. And in all honesty, it's all up to you. Nobody else can make your life succeed or fail except you. Nobody else can take away your ambition. Nobody else can tell you you can't do anything because of any reason at all. Like, nobody can tell you you can't. And don't let nobody tell you you can't. Like, I was trying to keep this video a little short. I know I went live and everything. But I really wanted to speak on this. This is my first YouTube live stream. I'm going to try to make these come out a little bit more often as I'm putting out more and more of my music. I really appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, tuning in. I really appreciate everybody showing love and support to my music. It really does mean a lot to me. And yeah, man, just Just rock with me, y'all. Like I got a project that I've been working on for the past year now, or not a complete year, but almost the past year that I'm working on is getting ready to come out sometime between. I'm shooting for no later than July. I told myself I was shooting for no later than November, but I honestly feel like I think I'll be ready by July, the earliest November, or not. I'm sorry, the earliest May, and I really want it to be good quality music, good quality sound, good message that people can resonate with, that hopefully doesn't tell, you know what I'm saying, but hopefully allows people to face whatever demons or negativity is holding them back from reaching their full potential. That's what I hope my music accomplishes. Just face it, because when win or lose, whenever you face those demons that's holding you back, win or lose, you'll know at the end of the day if that path was for you. You know what I'm saying? And even if you defeat that demon that was holding you back, you still may say, hey, this isn't for me. Like, and that's okay. That is completely okay. But it's not okay to let your talents just dwindle and fizzle out, because the world needs your talents. The world needs your light, whatever that light is, whatever it is, painting, music, singing, fucking car repair, sewing, knitting, whatever your passion, your craft is that you bring from your soul and put into this physical plane in this world for all of us to consume in some form or fashion, is needed. The world needs a light. It needs something. And I truly hope, like Pac said, man, I'm not saying I'm gonna be the next president of the United States. I don't even want that type of stress in my life. But I hope my music inspires possibly the next person that is, you feel me? The next man, woman, or in between that is. And I hope, you know what I'm saying, I hope everybody just prospers, speak positivity to each other, and just follow your path, man. That's it for this stream. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I really appreciate the love and support of my music. If you haven't checked out my music, please go check it out. Don P exclusive. Name of the track is Mandalorian. Streaming right now on YouTube in my channel. I will drop, matter of fact, the link right here in the comments. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe. Definitely like and subscribe and share. Definitely all of them. Just do all three of them. Just do all three of them. And until next time, man. Peace. Don P out. You know what I'm saying?